Agro-industrial complex of Kazakhstan undergoes a large-scale modernization. The rational use of land and biological resources and the competitiveness of domestic products in the world markets depend on this work. And this, in turn, is possible due to the transfer of new technologies and innovations implementation. The work in this area in Uralsk is underway for decades. Breeders of the region have not only preserved the entire gene pool of the perennial grasses but also multiplied it. Their collection includes 1,500 species. Scientists tested and zoned over 250 varieties of grain and more than 40 potato hybrids, and they are not going to stop. We have 4 patents on grasses: Taipak, Uralsk 109, millet, alfalfa. And there are new varieties of wheat: Uralsk wheat, Jibek wheat, and Jibek 2, our barley of own breeding varieties of Uralsk breeding.
Jibek, пшеница и Jibek 2. Это наши ячмень, сорта нашей селекции, уральской селекции.
1.5 hectare of agricultural experimental station was allocated for apple nurseries. In the coming years, the specialists are going to get new varieties of dwarf apple trees resistant to frost and heat. 3 kinds of apple trees were secreted. 7 cultivars will be planted near them. Researchers are interested in the results. New varieties obtain patents and are being introduced into production. These plants are considered as innovative because they are exactly of a new trend, which are of low growth and ripening varieties, and they are adapted to our local conditions. In general, we are traditionally considered the apple area. Here we have the water and there are fruitful lands. A local resident of Petropavlovsk has developed solar bio-vegetarium and using biohumus expects to have the first harvest for winter cucumbers, radishes, and broccoli. According to the author of the pilot project, everything, even wheat, can be grown in a greenhouse. We use fans. They take hot air from the top and warm beds from the bottom. In addition, the so-called warm beds are used where there are several layers. We have built such a boiler. A small batch of firewood is sufficient to heat the entire water, and then it circulates through the radiators and heats this facility.